Yo, welcome to Blog Access One. This is your host here, Bobby, and I'm joined by Rod. How you doing today, Rod?
What up, though?
Yeah, we're on episode 266. It's gonna be an interesting episode because it's just me and Rod today. Rob, I don't know what he doing, but he'll be back at some later time. But it's a takeover. It's a
I love
takeover.
probably refereeing somewhere or something. Who knows?
He refereeing little kids game because sure no, he can't call the grown man's game. I'm just kidding,
Look,
Rob. He definitely gonna he gonna be like, hey, don't mess my money up. I'm
yeah,
messing.
he already gonna be mad at you because you messed up the title. Blog Access One on One.
Oh, blog access one on one. You are right. Sorry. Let's make that cut. Episode 266, blog access one on one.
There we
But
go.
let's get right to it. Let's talk about how Ace Bailey is not reporting to Utah because he didn't want to get drafted there. How you feel about that?
I thought he was reporting. He was supposed to report yesterday.
Huh?
He switched up. I read he was gonna
Ah, I
report.
didn't I didn't think he reported. I don't think he been.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna report yesterday,
He
but
got
he
until Monday.
how sorry is he to not want to work out for no teams just to end up in Mormontown, USA? It's
Man,
crazy.
he thought he was Shadur.
I mean, I kind of wanted to see how far he would slide. I mean, he still got picked top five, and that just tells you how talented he is. But
Nah,
should have been a Sixer.
Ace Bailey has not reported to the Utah Jazz.
Mm.
I
I mean,
have.
that's where NBA careers go to stall out.
Oh,
So
never mind. You're right. 18 hours ago, he did.
yeah, so he there. But that roster weird. What you got? John Collins, him.
Yo, they're two front. So they got so many backup guards. Because then they draft on Walter Clayton too. So I'm like, you have Isaiah Collier, George. You have a whole bunch of guards and forwards. Like, where you gonna fit in?
I mean, it could always be worse. You could have Phoenix's roster.
Phoenix. We know Phoenix don't know what they doing. After you thought we got shite. After you thought the Rockets got shysted.
You said after I thought they got shiesty.
Yeah, because you were like, man, we gave up five first round picks. I was like, no, we didn't give up five second round picks.
Or I mean, my AirPods might have died on me, but we'll make it work.
All right. I mean, we gave up little technical difficulties there, but like we said, Rob, we back at it. We won't make it work. But yeah, we only gave up five second round picks. We ain't the Magic. We ain't we ain't giving up we ain't the Grizzlies getting four first round. We ain't the Magic giving up four first round picks for Desmond Bain of all people. But for the Jazz, this is Danny Ainge being Danny Ainge, thinking he's still in Boston. The thing of reason why the whole thing in Boston worked because he had top one, two, and three picks. He picked Brown and Tatum in back-to-back drafts. He's not even getting top five picks. So it's just gonna be interesting to see how this Jazz team comes together. But I think it's done. I think
That Jazz team gonna be trash for years to come. But
until next year.
no, not until next. They're gonna be trash.
They're gonna get AJ. Hey man, they're gonna get the boy from BYU.
I can't remember the last time the Jazz were good.
The last time the Jazz were good was when Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert were on the team.
And even then, he knew he had to leave.
I would leave Utah too. What is in Utah?
Nothing but you can't drink soda.
Exactly. They ain't nothing in Utah. But we about to you know, I see Ace Bailey. I feel bad for Ace Bailey because he's getting bad advice from his agent too as well. Like he's not, you know. I don't think he's thinking straightly. I mean, it already been reviewed that he's not 6'10", he's 6'7". He's gonna take tough shots, which I ain't got no problem. You gotta make tough shots in this league, but still, it almost sounds like he a ball hog.
I mean, there's some big concerns because you played with Dylan Harper and like y'all had an under 500 team, and the last high value pick that we saw something like that from was Ben Simmons at LSU. So
Yeah.
big red flag.
Speaking of Dylan Harper, you saw the post on you saw how NBA Twitter was looking at his mom at the draft.
Hold on, what'd you say?
You saw speaking of Dylan Harper, you saw how NBA Twitter went crazy about his mom at the draft.
Oh yeah, they love yeah, they loved her. They loved
Oh
her
yeah, they
because
definitely loved her. I was like, oh y'all wild. Well, thank God he went to San Antonio. He ain't got to,
they're gonna be good, but that's another team that got like 1,000 guards. Him, Stephon
they're
Castle.
gonna have to trade. I think they're planning to trade for a big piece, and I don't know how true. Giannis said he wants to stay on the East Coast, but shoot, if you're Milwaukee, you're like, I can get D Fox, or maybe I get Dylan Harper and some other, and get some picks back to start like really changing my franchise around. Because the way the
Yeah,
franchise is now, it's not. Giannis ain't winning another chip. I mean, maybe he could because the East is down bad right now.
it's wide open next year. I think
Yeah,
the
maybe.
Knicks or the Knicks or the Sixers if they stay healthy.
Nah, the Sixers, yeah, got to stay healthy. The Knicks, they need a coach, so they don't even know who their coach is.
But anybody who come in there and just plays more bodies than Tibbs does
They might
will
be
do
better
fine.
off. That's why I said they should get Taylor Jenkins. I've been said that. I was like, I'm a big component. Like, get Taylor Jenkins or nah, they can't get Mike Malone for Cat's mental health.
I mean, Cat might need that. Toughen him up a little bit.
Man, ain't nothing going to toughen up and change and stop him from making those voice changes all the
The
time.
the big bodega.
The big bodega, nah, he ain't no big bodega. You go to bodega, it's supposed to be rough. He he's soft.
I mean, he's from Jersey. I don't
But
know.
he be getting buckets though. I ain't gonna lie, he do be getting buckets. He is one of the best offensive big man we have in this league. One of the
That,
best.
that's what they need. They need an offensive coach because everything kind of just runs through Jalen Brunson, and they got too much talent for that.
Man, Jalen Brunson, they literally think Jalen Brunson is Luka and James. Like being a small guard and doing all that, that's a lot of work. And I can understand. I do believe Jalen Brunson can play defense, but the only reason I think he doesn't play defense is because, I got the ball in my hand and I'm orchestrating the offense. So almost every possession ends with me.
They use him too much, and you got Mikal Bridges, you got OG Anunoby, Cat. You got all that offense.
Man, I'll be running
Josh
all
Hart can
types
get you
of
10
pick.
assists.
I'll be running all types of high pick and roll if I had that lineup. And
Some
Josh Hart needs to come off the bench. I think he's better when he comes off the bench with the second unit.
That's probably what they're gonna do next year with Mitchell Robinson, as long as he stay healthy.
He's better coming off the bench. Just don't let Rick Brunson be the coach.
That would be crazy.
And you're gonna have to get Rick Brunson out of there. I'm sorry. I know Jalen, that's your dad and all, but hey man, there's a reason why your dad they tell everybody's like your dad should not be on the same team as their son, coaching wise.
And then he leaves in free agency. You better not mess with that man, Dad.
And he got that money, man. They signed him for that money. If he that big, if it's that big of a deal because his dad is not on the team coaching, then what are we doing here? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, that's part of the reason why Jalen went there, though. So,
Man, they hired him so Jalen can go there.
hmm you
But
you can't fire him and expect Jalen to stay. Like that's disloyalty.
I man, that's coaching, and that's just the league what the league is, man. All right,
We'll see.
we'll see. Let's get to this draft. All right, let's talk about it. All right. The Dallas Mavericks selected Cooper Flag with the number one pick. I mean, you couldn't go wrong. I was hoping Nico screw it up, but that didn't happen.
Cooper Flag, AD, and Kyrie. We'll see.
I don't think everybody's saying Kyrie will be back in January. I think Kyrie should stay out the whole year. That's just my opinion.
Who plays point for them if he when he's out?
Oh, they're gonna have to sign somebody. I've heard Chris Paul. I've heard a lot of things, but I also heard Chris Paul wants to be closer to LA too. So that's always an interesting thing too.
I mean, Dallas ain't that far from LA.
True, but they need a point guard. I will say they do need a point guard. I mean, they could
They,
sign James. Honestly, tell you, James, they could sign James. James is probably the best point guard that's a free agent, veteran too.
we already saw the James Harden, Kyrie Irving combo.
Hey, that was a crazy combo until A, James decided he didn't want to be there, and B, Kyrie was like, "Oh no, I don't want to be with the Nets either."
I know. The Mavs, they do got Brandon Williams. I think he wears number 10 for them. He seems to play really well all the time. But
He's solid, but I hope they don't make it to where Cooper is the one going to be like this big point forward and stuff in his first year because that's a lot of responsibility out the gate.
yeah, everybody's so hype about Cooper Flag. I think he reminds me a lot of Lamar Odom, which is good. LO's my guy, but
I think I was watching Gilbert Arenas podcast on Gil's Arena, and then Gil said it best. Like for him, it's not more the skills thing. It's
mhm.
he's gonna learn how to win. He's gonna have the higher IQ than everybody else.
Well, Gil is crazy because Gil said he feel like the NBA comparison is KG, and he don't know if that's a compliment. KG,
Nah, not
KG, a
even
KG, a
nah.
dog. So
KG is a dog, but to me, Cooper Flag, he's a 6'7" wing. I'm not gonna say KG because I don't think Cooper Flag is as big. He ain't on that pedestal of playing defense and playing those mental games yet.
hmm
Yeah, I'm gonna say if it's somebody in the league right now, because I hate comparing them to like Hall of Fame players and stuff. Somebody in the league right now, close to him, man, I think without the athleticism, you could say he's one of the twins because they're both 6'7" and all that. He's one of the twins. He plays good defense. He could play in the post.
are the
He's
Thompson twins?
yeah, he's one of the. He's just a White Thompson twin.
I
Not
don't know.
athletic wise, but like just all around game. Yeah.
I don't know. He seemed like he gonna be a little regular in the league to me some days. So
We'll see because I mean he a rookie, so I ain't gonna trip. My thing is if he's gonna learn how to win at a young age. Because think about how Tim Duncan was his
hmm
first year coming out. Like, dude, he ended up learning how to win early on. That's very important. Even with Kobe, yeah, Kobe started winning early on too. Like once you learn how to win early on, you understand like okay, all the other accomplishments are gonna come with it.
we're gonna say it's gonna be an interesting season. I don't think Cooper Flag gonna be the rookie of the year. Um,
Who you think?
who do I think rookie of the year?
Because I can tell you who I think.
Let me see the draft list real quick because it's all about like where they went.
So Cooper Flag is in Dallas, Dylan Harper in San Antonio, VJ Edgecombe in Philly. That could be a candidate.
Nah, because if they healthy, he not gonna be.
Yeah, but nah, who's their starting? Okay, so you have Tyrese,
Yep, PG, Embiid.
PG, Embiid
Fourth option probably gonna be Quentin Grimes.
starting at the two. I mean,
Yeah,
if you really want VG, I mean VJ can be a forward if you put Paul George at the four, but I don't think you want to do that.
he could start, but I'm just saying in the offense, he probably gonna be
Yeah,
like the fifth option.
but being a fifth option on that team is actually a good thing. Dog,
Not to,
look at
not
your look at your stats. Look at how what if he's efficient enough and he's just making his shots like for the opportunities he get in that offense.
And the Sixers got a little depth. They got Justin Edwards. Who else do they have? What is the guy's name? Who's I don't know. They got some players who played a lot last year because of all the injuries. So they're gonna have some depth
I
this year.
think VJ could be a runner, and I think Dylan Harper maybe, but not really. Con Knipple, I'm sorry, my
I
boy.
hate I
They
hate
gonna
him
do
so
him.
much.
Dog, I'm sorry, he need to get out of Charlotte.
Needing to get out of Charlotte already is crazy. Let that
I'm
man
sorry.
play a
I'm
year.
sorry. Man, Ace Bailey, nah, the media is gonna hold him. There's no way he'll be rookie of the year.
I like Derek Queen. Derek Queen in Atlanta.
Nah, Derek Queen is what's it called? He in New Orleans. He got
Oh,
traded.
Derek. Yeah, I don't like that then because you're gonna be splitting time with Zion.
Oh, you sure he gonna be splitting time with Zion?
You
He
never
might
know.
be.
You never know with Zion.
Zion, how many games over under Zion play for over 40 games?
No, I put him down for 50.
You put him down for 50? Hey man,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, you about to lose money.
He got I mean Zion life getting crazy with all these kids, but all these porn stars. He gonna have to make a check. So
Trey Johnson, he's with the Wizards. I like Jeremiah Fears. I
I
think because
I
without Murray, because he tore his Achilles, he's not gonna be playing. I don't think he'll play this season. I like Jeremiah Fears.
that's a good spot for as far as usage, but Jeremiah Fears, I'm not sure why he got drafted in the top 10. He like was a 28% 3-point shooter. He's not that big to be finishing around the hoop.
I just find it funny they tried to compare him to second coming to Kyrie. I was like, I gotta see this. But
Yeah,
I
no.
think he could be a rookie of the year candidate.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the rookie of the year might end up being Ace Bailey just playing on a bad team like that. He gonna put up his numbers.
Yeah, that's the worst part. But if somebody's winning, you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
don't care about that. They're looking at straight numbers for the rookies.
yeah, it's a different type of thing. Yeah, nah, sometimes, yeah, they are looking at numbers, but if there's a rookie winning, that trumps all. Like they're on a winning team and they're having an effective season. So like let's say the Mavs make to the playoffs and Cooper Flag's one of the reason why they make to the playoffs.
I mean, they love Cooper Flag. The media gonna be on like rooting for Cooper Flag.
Yeah, they're gonna
So,
be on his tip every day. I know.
but yeah, he to me he white Lamar Odom. So we'll see.
Um, Garrett Queen could be a rookie of the year candidate.
I wouldn't be surprised. He probably my favorite rookie.
I'm looking through this list. I feel sorry for Jace Richardson. He ain't gonna get no burn in Orlando.
No minutes.
I feel bad for him. Um, yeah, that's Walter Clayton Jr. I don't think he'll get burned in Utah because they're so backcourt heavy. They got Isaiah Collier.
Mm-hmm.
They got all them guards. Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, people just it seemed like this year they just drafted like on who's the best because usually you
Also,
draft
too,
you draft what you need.
I think the Mavericks getting that number one pick really messed up a lot of people, you know?
Yeah, they didn't expect that. I think they only had like a 1.8% chance.
Yeah, trust me, everybody was like, yeah, this is rigged. It seems like every time you trade with LA, you get the number one pick now.
Why you say that? Who else got the number one pick?
Chris Paul got traded. New Orleans ended up getting Anthony Davis. Um, when
Oh, like
when
to the
Anthony Davis
Clippers.
got traded, the Pelicans end up getting Zion for the number one pick. And then now look at Dallas. They traded with the Lakers. They traded Luca over there and got the number one pick.
Well, I'll take Luca for that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think Luca's on a revenge tour. It's gonna be scary, scary next year.
My man got in shape, so yeah, he won't be.
I mean, we're gonna have to see. Round two of the draft. I'm looking at the names. I like John. Oh yeah, y'all got Sixers got Johnny Broom. I like him.
That's crazy that he got drafted so low.
Yeah, but you got to think how old he is. He's like 24.
Yeah, what does that mean when Brian 41 still playing?
Yeah, but again, you in college, they got film on you like the youth wise. You 24 and getting drafted. It seems like being that old gets you get punished for that.
But you do know, like all season last year, the top two players was Cooper Flag and Johnny Broom,
Yeah,
and
and Cooper
now
Flag is 18, well 19.
and Cooper Flag gets drafted number one. Johnny Broom gets drafted like 50 something. So
True. I don't see nobody in the second round yet. I got to see how they play. Where it's like,
there's one guy. I think he went to Creighton, Kalkbrenner.
oh yeah, they were talking about him in the chat. Oh yeah, yeah, Kochburner.
Yeah, I've actually seen him play in person, and like
What sucks is he went to Charlotte.
I mean, all Charlotte ever needed was Lamelo to stay healthy for a year.
Again, he went to Charlotte. They don't care about winning.
Because Lamelo never healthy. So
True. I don't know, but we'll have to see. Going back, who do you think is gonna be like a boom bust? Who gonna be the booms and busts of this draft?
so I told you who my bust is probably gonna be. I think it's gonna be Jeremiah Fears.
Okay. Ooh.
Unless he find him a jump shot over the summer.
So so the bust is the first round. Okay. Jeremiah Fears, all right.
Yeah, let me pull back
Who's
my
who's gonna be the boom?
for the boom. I still think Derek Queen plays really well.
Okay. I think he
Um,
gonna get a lot of time. Like y'all, I'm telling you, with Zion, he gonna get a lot of time.
I can't wait to see San Antonio to see like Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle, like the reigning rookie of the year, and then Dylan Harper. So
De'Aaron Fox gonna have to play the two guard.
and yeah, you forget about Foxy. Like now you got
De'Aaron Fox gonna
three
have to
point
play the
guards.
Dylan Harper needs to be the point guard. That's just my opinion. And then Wemby comes back. So all that
Yeah,
shit kind of gets shut down too.
See, he too small. I mean, Cooper Flag will be fine. Dylan Harper will probably be fine. You just don't know with the crowded backcourt.
Telling you, VJ gonna be good for y'all.
I'm a Lakers fan. I don't care about the Sixers. VJ, I do like his story. Um,
Dog, he said they came from generated. I was like, oh, that's
Yo,
crazy.
living off a generator for 7 years is crazy. Of course, my man made it to the NBA. All that character that was built.
Oh yeah, he about his money. Y'all gonna hey, they gonna love him in Philly. If he about that, shoot, they gonna
Yeah,
love him in Philly.
yeah, he gonna play hard. You don't got no choice but to play hard. Come and
Oh
work
yeah,
here.
he gonna play hard and they gonna love him. He gonna be a fan favorite. Watch.
I wish I knew more about Trey Johnson.
Trey Johnson, he a good shooter and stuff. I just think for the Wizards, the Wizards don't know what they doing. They got all them vets over there. I was like, what's the point?
I don't know. They weird. They like Eastern Conference Utah to me. So
Yeah. Um, for me, my bust of the first round, man, I'm sorry, just because it's definitely gonna be Ace or Con Knipple was my serves as my bust.
Con gonna be trash.
I think I'm telling you, Con and Charlotte's just I'm not a big fan of it.
I wasn't a fan of Con Canepo as a whole. I know his family got a long line of athleticism and all of that, but I don't see him doing that well. I also don't know if his play style meshes with Lamelo's. They got Mikael Bridges. Not yeah, they got Bridges down there.
Yeah.
Who
Um,
else?
I'll go with you. A boom. Of course, Derek Queen. I agree with you with Derek Queen. I think he's gonna be with Zion and all that. I think he's gonna be the biggest boom, one of the biggest booms. If Cooper Flag is not living up to expectation.
I expect because how often do you see like the number one pick typically doesn't win rookie of the year? I know Wemby did, but
I mean, the past since Wemby, it's really been 1 year. Yeah, usually, actually, it's been multiple years where the number one pick has not won Rookie of the Year.
I think that happens again this year. So we'll see.
Uh, I told you VJ Edgecombe is my boom, and then I actually like Carter Bryant because I think he'll take up those minutes from Jeremy Sochan and all that. I like Carter Bryant.
I want Jeremy Sochan to leave San Antonio because he
He's
one of them
so
players.
trash. He's so
He
trash.
no, he could play every position.
He's so trash.
He just like not
He's so
gonna be the
trash.
star
Nah,
of your
he's so
team.
trash. He don't want to be Dennis Rodman. He's so trash.
You saying that because he dyes hair?
No, I said that because he said F Houston, so he's so trash.
Oh
So
god, you're not even from Houston. You just worked there.
I've lived here for almost over 20 years, so I'll claim that I'm from Houston.
I don't think I knew
Yeah, I've been here
that.
for a while, so
Oh, you never
yeah,
leaving?
yeah. So forget Jeremy Sochan. I'm not gonna say what he said about Houston, but hey, we say forget you too, my boy.
Yeah, no, he's skilled though. He can play every position. Like he's a power forward. I've seen him run the one.
Boy, he talks trash and he's a wannabe Dennis Rodman. Get that boy out of here.
That boy good. He might be weird as a person, but
Get that boy out of here. He's trash.
that boy good.
Um, I'm looking at some of the first round. I feel bad for Jace Richardson. He ain't gonna get no PT. I really want him to play. He's cold. I think he cold, in my opinion, but I don't know what the Bulls are doing. They just drafting people.
The Bulls, I don't know. The Bulls been lost. I mean, I do. I'm happy that Lonzo got out and went to Cleveland.
And that's if he stay healthy.
When in Cleveland, you ain't got to play but
Here's the
20,
thing:
20 minutes.
you literally got a backup guard to replace another hurt guard with Garland.
They're like, oh, one of them got to stay healthy.
It's you, you better hope both of them stay healthy.
If they do, like that's what happened to them last year, like them injuries.
Exactly. Oh, I do like Portland trading for Yang Hassan. Like that should be interesting. The Chinese player, they said
The
he play like Joker. I do like that because I just want to see. But I feel bad because he got to go to Memphis. That boy about to be tatted up. Boy,
uh,
that boy about to be tatted up.
I could believe it. I could definitely believe it.
And then you know how Desmond Bain was like, "Yo, in the Orlando training facility, there's windows." Man, if I know anything about sometimes those academies in China, they ain't got no windows either, so he'll feel right at home.
Put that man to work. No, I think he'll be good. I mean, the last player that said play like Jokic is Sengun, and he's sharp. So
True. He's on one of the best teams. No, I just want to get you know what? After this, I'm gonna get your thought on something. But I just realized Denham from BYU is on the
Hmm.
Brooklyn Nets. The Nets are in a bad situation too. They're in a Utah situation too, but he cold. I just feel bad he went to the Nets.
A lot of people hated that pick. They thought they messed that pick up.
Nah, he's cold. Like I watched the tournament on him. Homie was he was hooping.
Hmm.
I think that's a good pick, but it's a bad pick for the Nets. The reason why people hate that is because of the fact that you got too many forwards. You got a lot of tweeners and forwards. They're like I said, they're like the Jazz and who else picked like the Jazz and shoot Charlotte and Phoenix. But I do like that.
What? The Igor pick?
Yeah, I do like Igor.
I don't know what he gonna do. I want
Jeremiah Fears, although you're not a big believer, I do think he's gonna do good. I'm not gonna say he's gonna shoot the tray ball that well, but I think he's gonna get to the bucket.
he's small.
Yeah.
So you
Um,
too small to go to the hoop and you can't shoot from distance. So hopefully he got a little midi going.
I think he'll get to the midi. I think he'll get his mid range going.
Yeah, I mean the draft got a lot of potential booms. This is gonna be a wild draft. There's a lot of people that could boom and a lot of people that's definitely gonna bust.
True.
Um, but yeah, that picking that guy at number 8. Like I want to see the Nets give Dayron Sharp some more minutes because he can hoop.
Nah, he really can't hoop. He cold.
Yeah, but they don't. They gave him like I want to say like 5 minutes a game last year.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, so like the Nets need some direction with their franchise.
As much as they said this draft was loaded, I think what really messed it up was the whole lottery. You know
I
what I'm
don't,
saying?
I don't feel like this draft was loaded. Maybe top heavy, but not
It's
loaded.
definitely top heavy. It's definitely top heavy, but I think it was loaded. I think it was loaded with talent. I just think with the lottery and everything going on, it kind of
Hmm.
messed up like what teams really need, what they want. Because teams like I didn't want Cooper Flag to go to Charlotte, nor did I want him to go to Washington.
Right.
But like neither Philly either. I didn't even want him to go to Philly. Like if I look at it, like I was looking at teams like man, New Orleans could use Cooper Flag.
Hmm.
Toronto could use Cooper Flag. Atlanta would have been a good place for Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do in Atlanta. They need to shake some things up too.
And I only think the Spurs needed a top pick, but hey, man, that's just the way the lottery goes. Like I feel bad for Dylan Harper because I think he's going to Milwaukee. I think we're gonna see a Giannis trade sooner or later.
They'd probably trade Stephon Castle if they did that.
Oh, Castle probably gonna be part of that trade. Castle has to be part of that trade. Unless they like, shoot, we got Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle, then we trade De'Aaron Fox.
And that's probably what I would do.
They probably
Unfor-
would trade De'Aaron Fox.
But it's their first full year with him, so you
Yeah,
gotta
but
see.
they probably trade De'Aaron, Vassell,
Definitely should get rid of Vassell, Keldon Johnson. They both
Jalen
like
Johnson, and Sochan. They would try to get rid of all them.
they got players who could play, but like they're not stars.
I think if you had Castle and Dylan Harper in your backcourt, that's scary. And
I'm,
then, bro, Dylan Harper should lead the. If that happens, Dylan Harper should lead the league in assists to Wemby. But like, hey man, just shoot that shit.
it's funny. Derek Queen just was saying that he don't think anybody in the draft class is gonna be better than him.
Well, I
He's,
like the confidence, man, but we gotta see it.
he said most of those guys are beat in high school. So just got to beat them at the next level.
I mean, he couldn't beat Cooper Flag because they were in the same damn school, high school. He's part of that Monteverde team.
Hmm. Yeah, that
Well,
team was loaded. Second
and that
best.
team was loaded. So him saying that is kind of crazy to me because, like, yo, you were on a loaded team.
He can hoop though.
Oh
Had
no,
the
he can hoop. I'm not taking away nothing from his skill, but you know what I'm saying?
had the game winner in the NCAA tournament.
Hey, he was hoop. I didn't even know who Dairy Queen was, as they
Hmm.
say on Twitter, but hey, he cold.
Dairy Queen is crazy.
Well, that's what they say. Somebody put out a tweet that said Zion saw Dairy Queen was part of the Pelicans, and he called and he was excited right away.
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy. I would hate for that to be the nickname that sticks to my branding.
They gonna call that man Dairy Queen. I already know.
DERI Queen, I guess. Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. All right, so let me get your thoughts on how you feel about this KD trade.
Oh, it's a very much a win now move, but like, who'd y'all give up? Y'all gave up
Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks and the
Jalen.
number 10 pick
I hate. I mean, I think you
and
said that.
5 second rounds.
So I think that you said you wish they kept Dylan Brooks. I hate Dylan Brooks. He's so ass.
I
Um,
only Dylan Brooks is because he's the glue guy. Like he's like really like that. He's a vocal leader. He's a little bit more because I don't think Tari is ready for that stage yet. Because Tari will talk a lot of trash, but then don't back it up, and then we be sitting there looking like, "Hey man, look what you did."
yeah. I mean, I think it's a smart play for the Rockets. They got rid of their two biggest question marks because obviously, like I said, I think Dylan Brooks is ass, and then Jalen Green has superstar talent, but he has
Not
questionable like
consistent.
IQ. Yeah, he has questionable IQ. Like one
Yeah,
minute,
his shot taking is questionable. I like Jalen. Don't get me wrong. I like Jalen. I thought
yeah,
Jalen, the biggest thing about Jalen is that if he's not getting to the rim, he shoots some questionable threes or he'll try to shoot the mid range, which he doesn't shoot very often.
mm-hmm.
And I think he needs to like really work on figuring out what's his spots. I don't think he knows his spots yet. Like, all the greats, or even any basketball player knows like, hey, if I get to this spot, I'm making this most of the time.
Yeah. Now
Like,
I don't think he think like that, and I think
yeah,
I mean he'll get 40 points one game and come out and drop nine the next. So like,
I think it's kind of like I really was hoping, man. I was kind of like on the verge, like when you see that trade go through, I was like, man, we could have run it back and see what happened. Like we were the second seed in the West, which I'm not tripping with that team.
nah, you don't go out and lose to the
But
seven seed and not change your roster up. So
I mean, but being so young, you really didn't have, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Being a young team, you really didn't have to. But it's KD though, you
I
know.
mean wasn't I mean, we see when you trade young stars, we see that blow up in people's faces. Like the Clippers probably like mad as hell right now that
Because of Shea Gilgeous
yeah,
but nobody knew Shea. I mean, did we all think Shea would be that person like that? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, like I thought Shea was good, but I didn't think he'd be this.
I like Kentucky, so I've been watching Shea like his whole like from college to now, and I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, Shea was gonna be XYZ the best. I was like, nah, like he's good.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, the Thunder definitely got a team built around him, but Shea has definitely built like this really good old man game. Like a lot of mid range, can hit the three, can get to
Yeah.
the court, draws a lot of fouls. They call him a foul merchant, but like what superstar doesn't draw a lot of fouls?
I mean, that all changes next year. They're gonna end up making rule shoot like they did James. Like they gonna talk to him. I mean, what's wrong with like it's part of the game, man. You got to play the rest.
The refs probably going because he do the arm motions, so the refs will
Yeah,
probably look at that a little more. But
yeah,
the
because
rest,
they're gonna be like, "Are you extending your arm too much?"
yeah, but that's not that big of a piece of his game. Like he does it every game for sure, but like
The
when you look at the
biggest piece
course
of
of
the
the
game,
game,
he lowers his shoulder. That shoulder bump is deadly.
he hits you with that shoulder bump, like all in your
That
chest.
shoulder bump. First off, it tells you that he's stronger than what you think he is. He,
He wiry, you know, skinny people they hit you with bones. So like, yeah, he's that's.
But nah, it should be interesting this coming year because like I'm glad we didn't give up Jabari. I hope our starting lineup, I hope the starting lineup for the Rockets next year should be Fred, Amen, Tari, KD, and Alp. Because
Fred,
I think
man,
Jabari's better coming off the bench.
Tari. You said Fred, I'm in Tari, KD, and Alpo.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I mean, the wild card is who's going to be because you know it's going to be Fred and Amen and KD and Alp. It's like who's the fifth guy?
I mean, and who's that six man? That's why I was like, it should be me personally. Jabari should come off the bench. I think Jabari's mindset coming off the bench was perfect, especially in the Golden State series. Like he was just like, oh, I'm just gonna shoot.
I think I'm different than everybody when I say I want your fifth starter to be Cam Whitmore. Uh,
I like Cam. I think Cam is dynamic, and when Cam plays with Amen, oh, that's scary. But the only thing about Cam is we don't really know if he can play defense or not. You know what I'm saying?
and that's fine. He still like got length. Y'all gonna be
Yeah,
at
but it's just yeah, he got length, but it's just one of those things like okay. KD do play. KD plays a little bit of defense, but at the age he is, like he ain't trying to
who
be
y'all
running
backup
around.
point guard? Do y'all have a backup point guard?
Um, it's really Amen and Reed Shepard.
Oh yeah, Reed Shepard. So y'all got like two starting fives. I mean, Reed Shepard running the backup point. Um,
Steven
Tar
Adams running backup center, Tari.
Tari Jabari.
Yeah, switching between four and three. I don't like Jabari playing the three because I don't think that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think he is a four or a five,
Yeah,
but
they got at least a 9-man rotation. I'm pretty sure there's a tenth that I'm not thinking
I
about.
think we're gonna pick up somebody, but I don't know. Like I see the rumors, everybody wants James to come back. And
That would be weird.
I'm kind of like, nah,
Because
nah.
what is that? I mean, that could work, but then now you doing
Now Fred
Fred
comes off the
dirty.
bench. Now Fred's off the bench
Yeah, you're
now.
doing Fred dirty. Fred might want to leave. I would want to leave if I was
Yeah,
Fred.
and
If
I
that
gave you the
happened.
hometown, and I gave you the discount too.
Yeah, and like this was my team. We did really well. Maybe I mean maybe as a second seed getting eliminated by the seventh seed,
I just
he's a little
the
humble.
way
But
what James showed me in this game seven against the Nuggets in the playoff series, he still suffers from not playing. Like he should have showed up. Only having 7 points is crazy.
yeah,
Like I don't know what's going through. I think James needs to find himself in those situations and just be like, I'm not gonna care what the media says or what anybody says. I'm gonna be effective. And how can I be effective in that game? By being himself.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's different when it's one game and everybody targeted locked in on you.
But
But
it's
it's
been multiple games like he's done that. You know what I'm saying? That's like the stigma of his career, and that's what I worry about.
hmm.
I mean, there's that saying, some people got it, some people don't. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see because they're gonna be good, but OKC is gonna be back.
That short West with a young team, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
You never know what my Lakers could end up doing. Even though LeBron was just saying he's not sure about the roster, I don't understand that. But
Shoot, LeBron went off and said Savannah wants him to retire next year.
that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna use his wife to get out of there. This is year 23. He might as well go for 25 and call it a day.
Man, he might as well go until his other son get into the league. I'm gonna be real.
Play with both his sons. Bryce
Yeah.
definitely gonna be good too.
It'll be funny. It'll be funny if Bryce gets drafted to Cleveland. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, this is the story you want to hear.
Cleveland, this is for you.
He gonna go back home and team up with Donovan Mitchell, Bryson.
You starting to see some decline in Bron.
Yeah, that's the sad thing. I don't want to see Bron decline too much. You know what I'm saying? Because like that Jordan Wizards is wicked. Like that's ugly.
I mean, he already dropped down. I think he probably averaged like 23 points a game last year.
Yeah, 23 points.
Yeah,
But
he's normally
what's crazy is he's still a top 15 player in this league.
yeah,
Maybe
just
not even shit, top 10 too.
that's because he filled the stat sheet, but he not defending every possession
Yeah,
no
he's not
more.
defending well, but his IQ
Yeah, he
is
gonna
there.
have he gonna Father Time is undefeated. So
Yeah, so I just don't want him to go out like Jordan Woods. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, let me see. He had 24 points a game last year, but he's been on a steady decline. So back in 2021, it was 30 points. 2022, 28 points. 2023, 25 points, and now last year it was 24 points a game. So he on a decline.
We'll see what happens, especially with Luca and stuff. I mean, it should be interesting, but what the Lakers really need is they need another forward. They need a young forward that they can help out with Luca. They need somebody.
I mean, Austin Reeves needs to take a step forward, and he does every year so far.
And that should be good, but is Austin Reeves really a third or fourth option?
He's right now he's a third, and if he
I think he's more of a fourth option.
oh yeah, he probably naturally, but
Yeah, but
right
he's your third. Right now he's your third, yeah.
yeah, I want to see like we get somebody in the buyout market.
Uh, I don't know. Y'all might get Ben Simmons. Who knows?
No, we don't need Ben Simmons. Nobody needs Ben Simmons. His career should be over, but
We'll see what happens, but it should be a good once free agency starts. Whew, actually, free agency starts July 1st. It's gonna get wicked.
I don't even know what big free agents is out there.
If I look at the list, I know James Harden is one of them. Let's see. Let's look at free
I
agency.
hope my man CJ McCollum get bought out.
Oh yeah, he need to go somewhere and try to win. I ain't gonna lie, I would love him for him to come to the Rockets and be a backup point.
That would be interesting.
I would
Hmm.
love that. Malik Beasley, but he might be getting in trouble for gambling.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Uh, Santi Amada, Nickel Alexander Walker,
Oh, you know who's a dog in Utah that I forgot about?
who?
Keontae George. He hoop.
Oh yeah, that's why I said getting a guard and you got Clayton and then you got Isaiah Collier. Like they back heavy.
But Keontae could probably play the two because that boy can put the ball in the bucket.
Real shit. I would love for the Rockets to get Bo Boy.
Bowl. Somebody need to give him a chance.
Or I would love honestly tell you, I could see him on the Spurs. I think that'd be tight. Him and Wemby.
Twin Towers. He can do all the stuff Wemby does. I don't know why he don't get a chance.
Attitude, probably. It's more attitude than anything.
He was hooping in Phoenix. He hooped in Denver.
Spencer Dinwiddie is
Oh
a
my
free
God.
agent.
I might give a damn about Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah. I'm looking
Great.
at all these free agents. Clint Capella. Ooh, that's a good sign for your Lakers.
That's what they say we're gonna do. We're gonna. I'll see whether we get him. I mean, I wanted us to get John Collins, but he decided to go back to Utah for God knows what reason.
Man, nobody give a damn about no Precious Achiuwa.
No, no one cares about Precious Achiuwa. He energy guy for
Oh
sure.
yeah, Luke Kennard. That's a good shooter to have.
No, I hate
Trey
Luke Kennard
Jones.
too.
Oh, I'm for Tyus Jones coming in here as a backup point guard. That'd be nice.
He is like the quintessential like perfect backup point guard. So
Yeah, he's solid. Uh, LeBron James technically, but he opted in, so it don't matter.
yeah, he's not leaving LA. He's not
Yeah,
starting those.
Kyrie opted in his deal. James Harden. Um,
I mean, he in LA.
Eric
LA.
Gordon's a free agent too.
James Harden should leave LA. I don't know how much he is prioritizing the ring, but he's gotta know you're not getting it with the Clippers.
Oh, Josh Giddey's a free agent.
The Giddler,
The Gittler.
they did him so dirty. He should have been at OKC winning that ring this year.
Bobby Portis is a free agent.
I think he goes back to Milwaukee, especially after the performance enhancing drug situation last year.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, do you really want to go back to Milwaukee?
Yeah, they need him. He was one of the bench
Brook
key
Lopez is
pieces.
a free agent.
Yeah, he need to go back too. For
I
Milwaukee's
think the
sake,
hottest free agent is Kuminga though.
he going to the Nets and he's just going to put up numbers and on a 20-win team.
Let's see. Russ is a free agent. I need Russ to retire, but I do want him to get a ring though.
Why you hating on my dog Russ? Oh no, you want him to get a ring?
Hey,
Never
Russ
mind.
my dog too. Gary Trent.
Oh, that's another one who not moving the needle nowhere.
Um.
Where could Russ go?
Oh yeah, Nas Reed signed back on. I was hoping for him. I was like, oh, that'd have been a good pickup for anybody.
He was so trash in the playoffs though.
Yeah, but they still got him being trash. They still got to Western Conference Finals.
He probably could. I think he got 5 years, 125. He probably could have got like 170 if he wasn't so. But
I
when the
could have
lights
sworn
was on,
Quentin Grimes is
Hugh Greasy,
yeah.
He's staying in Philly.
Nah, he can come back home. You know where he want to be. He want to be down in the H.
Y'all don't need no more people. Y'all got too many bodies already. Y'all got
Hey,
a 10,
10-man
10 man
rotation,
rotation.
dog.
Yeah,
It's never enough.
nobody wants to be the 10th man in the rotation.
10-man. Oh, I do like Zaire Williams, from Brooklyn. He's a free agent.
I don't want no free agent from Brooklyn.
Hey, Yalis Subi is a free agent. But yeah, that's all they got, man. That's all kind of like the free agents this year. It's not that big of a free agent. It's more trades this year that I think we'll see.
And so D Wade said, bring Gilbert Arenas to the Washington front office.
Man, it's gonna be a great year for basketball. Football season coming up. We about to get we about to it's about to get active.
That's what I'm waiting for. Bring me the football.
Yeah, so you can finish last. Anyway.
I ain't never finished last. You
See,
already know. I don't even think I have I
I'm
really.
so mad I lost to you in the playoffs. That was
I was about to
BS.
say I don't miss the playoffs, let alone come in last.
I know I ain't missed the playoffs either. After all them time, y'all were like, "Yeah, you about to miss the playoffs." Nah, I'm in that joint. Won the first game and got out second round to you.
Yeah, I had to get my little paycheck from that. So
Man, I pulled the upset of the century for everybody. Y'all should be thanking me.
who won that league?
That's a good question. It wasn't none of us.
Yeah,
That's all that mattered. But man, fantasy football. So let's get ready for that.
I'm ready. I'm always ready. I
Especially
let Roberto get me to play fantasy baseball this year. I don't need to play fantasy baseball no more. It's not for me.
that's because you don't watch enough.
And it's funny. I keep up with it when I'm playing fantasy, but like I don't need that.
Just wait until baseball playoffs, man.
And
Phillies.
I'm like really good at fantasy sports because like it's really just math and analytics, and I
Yeah.
can do that. Like I do it for a living essentially.
See, that's all that matters. Like even with fantasy, I just pay attention. I'd be like, all right, well, he's playing the number one defense in the league. Well, you won't get no play today because you won't get burnt.
Yeah, pretty much. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just out here.
Nah, it
Us
should be good.
out
All
here
right,
and
Rod. I think that's it for today's show. Great job. We
yes,
took
sir.
uh
I
I'm
told you I was coming.
pretty sure Rob is going to probably send out some texts and be like, all right, y'all guys, y'all gotta chill.
We ain't curse a lot. At
Yeah,
least we
we
did.
ain't curse, but hey, we miss you, Rob. Have fun refing or making non-calls like you usually do, but it's all good.
Or flying or doing your dissertation or whatever else he be doing. That's a busy
But
guy.
we'll see. But we'll see each other next Sunday.
Yes,
Maybe
sir.
you might be like, nah, I ain't coming on.
I'm gonna get y'all some consistency.
Hey,
It's
let's go.
it's funny. I didn't know if I was gonna make it today because we was out to brunch.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's a different story.
and
Brunch
then
was
I came back. I put the young boy to sleep.
so
So I was
you
like,
like, yeah, we had
yeah.
brunch.
But I made it.
Uh, that's the best part. All right, brother. You have a
Yeah.
great Sunday.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, see you.
See ya.